I don't know if you could tell, but that poster there is ripped. And it's also ripped from down there, which is very annoying. I know you don't see the bottom half, but the poster keeps falling down and keeps ripping. Hi guys, Amrit here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about cards. And no, not these cards, I mean these cards. So if you were to ask my mom, she would say I have a small problem when it comes to playing cards. Let me explain. So I do have a bit of a card collection. Don't know how much it's worth really. Hopefully a fair bit. If I were to quickly show you, bang, don't know how clear that is for you. And the rest is just stuff. Now a few people do ask me where to buy cards. They want a specific type of cards for a specific purpose, whether that be just playing card games or to perform magic. People have indeed asked me where I buy my cards from and where they should buy me and what decks I recommend to them. Now when it comes to what decks I recommend, that's a topic for a completely different day. But today we will be talking about what are the best places to buy playing cards within the UK and Europe. Now I do say within UK and Europe because if you're in the US, you're very lucky because you have everything like House of Playing Cards, Chris Ramsey's First Shop, and anyone who makes playing cards probably sell them initially first in the US, including David Blaine, any of the David Blaine Gitterbacks or any of his other stuff. It mainly all originates from the US. So that being said, today I'm going to go over my top 5 places where I buy playing cards within the UK and why I recommend them and obviously why some are better than others. That being said, I will be kind of going through and screen recording my iPad A because it's easy for me just to screen record and talk about everything like that. And B is I normally buy it on a phone, and this is probably the best of both worlds when it comes to a desktop layout and the phone layout. So the number 5 spot, I have put Select Playing Cards. Now let's go over why it's at number 5 and kind of the website. Now the first thing you will notice is that on the iPad it is a bit big, the layout, which is perfectly fine. It's also similar on desktop. And the entire pitch or the entire thing about Select Playing Cards is that firstly, they're eco-friendly. Their packaging is eco-friendly and completely biodegradable. I will have all of these links in the description. Go into the description if you want to go to any of these sites. I will have them in the description below. Another good point about Select Playing Cards is that they kind of work like Amazon. So they will try to get whatever deck you order to you as soon as possible. So kind of like Amazon Prime, but for playing cards. The main reason you probably want to go to Select Playing Cards is to see what's hot in the market right now. If we go through the site, you'd be able to see that they don't have many decks or playing cards on there as of right now. We only have a handful of decks, but these are decks, as I said, that are currently hot in the market and a lot of people are buying. If Select has a deck you want, it's probably best to get it off them just because you probably have it next day. Price wise, they are some of the better priced decks on the market. Like as you can see, David Blaine's Silver Gitterbacks and Rose Gold Gitterbacks are for 19 quid, and I believe on other sites it's for around 21. So you are saving around 2 quid? You are saving around 2 quid, and when it comes to postage, I do believe postage is around 2 quid, so it's not that bad. Now at the number 4 spot, I have put Pure Cards. Now the reason Pure Cards is at number 4 and above Select Playing Cards is for one reason and one reason only, and that's the sheer quantity of items that they have. Now the reason Pure Cards isn't higher on the list is mainly because of one small little problem, and it's website. I find Pure Cards' website very frustrating and difficult to use. Not only does Pure Cards only do cards, they also do puzzles and accessories, which for some reason isn't on the main page, unless I'm just blind. No, it's at the top. So the main problem I have with Pure Cards' website is that it is fairly difficult to use in the sense that when you're going through, and let's say you like a deck of cards, what do you know, it's out of stock. Now, I don't have a problem with a website having things that are out of stock. That's perfectly fine. Your business is growing. It's good to have things out of stock. But with Pure Cards and its website, it seems to be all over the place. If I go through That's 2, 3, 4 things out of stock. Another one, 5. It's not moved to the end. It's not, you can't filter it out. And by the way, this applies to all card things, websites we're going to go through today. If everyone could just have like a button to filter out of stock things, that'd be so much better than just leaving them in there like this. And another thing with select playing cards is if you want to sort, you can only sort by 2 things: if it's new or the name of the product. Like, at least you could have price, can you not? Like, and now that I've had it sorted by product name, you could see the problem in a little bit better. Just out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. There we go, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Just have a button A to filter out of stock, and have more filters that I could kind of select exactly what I'm looking for. Pure cards is A+ when it comes to accessories. I actually haven't seen any of the cases or whatever. Puzzles, I haven't even touched it on the website because I'm not really into puzzles. But that being said, Pure Cards does come at number 4 just because I feel like that website is difficult to use and I don't want to spend 10 hours on a website when I could easily go to another website and find whatever I'm looking for quicker. Now at the number 3 spot, bang in the middle, I have put paperdex.com. Now it is worth mentioning that when I do go to buy playing cards, I do look at all these websites. 100% I'll look at each one of the websites and then I'll make my final judgment based on that. Pure Cards is where I started my card collection, and it's always the first website I go to when it comes to selecting where to buy. Now something that I do like what Paperdex has done is that if you go through, they've sorted it, so you know exactly where to go for whatever you're looking for. So if you want to look for something for Magic, if you're going to use the deck to go up for Magic, you'll go into the Workers section, or you'll go into Hype Decks if you want something that is hot in the market, or if you're a collector, they have their own collectible section. Now something that I like about Paperdex, and not anyone else that I know of does this, is that they have their own outlet section. Now in the outlet section, if any deck of cards is somewhat dented or whatever, they do have it at a reduced price. So if you're just looking for something for the sake of having it and then opening it and using it, whatever, it's worth checking the outlet straight away, because I don't think if you're going to use something for Magic, you care if it has a slight dent in it or not. That being said, I did start off using Paperdex when I first started my collection and started adding to my collection. And I still go on there every now and then just to see what they have up. But the next 2 is what I highly advise people go to if they want to buy playing cards for now in the UK. Of course, the previous, including Paperdex, the previous 2 websites will improve over time, hopefully. Just Pure Cards fix your website. Now at the number 2 spot, I have King of Cards. Now the reason King of Cards is at the number 2 spot and not number 1 spot is for 2 one small and one biggish reason, which I'll get into when we talk about number 1. But I do have King of Cards at 2nd place because I absolutely love their filtering system. So if we're on the website, if you go to playing cards and all playing cards, view all. One reason why I did say the filtering system, let's get into that in a sec, but another reason I like King of Cards is due to the just massive amounts of playing cards that they have. I do think that they have the most playing cards available on this list. Now let's get into this filtering system that I completely love. So let's say you're looking for, I did have a message from someone once saying that they want gold, some sort of gold fancy playing cards. What options or what do they recommend they buy? Well, King of Cards have you covered. Just go into color and then select what color you want to look for. So let's say we select gold. Hopefully I clicked on gold right. Yeah, I did, gold. Now you could go through and look at all gold playing cards that are out there in the market right now. Now I have noticed, so I've been thinking about this video idea for like over 2 weeks now. And when I initially started doing research, I noticed that King of Cards' filtering system didn't filter all cards correctly. I did select duplicate, and only one knock playing card came up when all knocks come with a duplicate. Like a couple days after, I go back to check again, and they kind of fixed it. But that is something I have noticed, that at time to time, something may not be filtered in correctly. But if we go through, right, all of these are gold cards. And another really nice thing about King of Cards that I really like is if you hit, not on this version, but on the PC, if you're on a computer, if you hover your mouse on top of whatever you're looking for, it will show you the back design of said card. Now, the only critique I kind of have for King of Cards is that it's kind of annoying that you kind of have to tap on a deck of cards to see its price and to see whether it's sold out or not. I rather just have it that you have it written down, sold out, either as like a little strip along the side of the image of the card, or just have it underneath the price and have the price sticking there a lot. And one thing I did kind of forget to mention about King Cards is who should be going to their website. Now, anyone who wants to get straight to the point and look for something, and I'm not sure what they want to buy, but know roughly what they kind of need, should go to King of Cards. King of Cards is as I showed you, their filtering system. They have a lot of filters, a lot of options, which I really appreciate. Collectors, I'm not entirely sure King of Cards is your best option. They do have a few collectible decks, so by all means check them out. But if you're a magician or a cardist, roughly know what you're looking for, but not exactly deck-wise, King of Cards is by far the best option. Now, at the number one spot, and in my personal opinion, the best site to get playing cards from right now is the Card Inn. Now, the reason that I've put it at number one is for a few reasons, which I'll get into, but let's talk about the two main reasons why this is, in my opinion, better than the King of Cards. Reason number one, and a very small reason, but for a lot of people, just psychologically makes a big difference, is from what I could tell, the Card Inn kind of undercuts King of Cards by like 5p. So something is on the King of Cards for £10, on the Card Inn it will be for £9.95. Now you may think that 5p doesn't really make a big difference, but for a lot of people, like psychologically, you just see that they don't really see what's after the £9. They just see it's £9 one place, £10 another, and they go to wherever it's cheaper. That being said, that's why I think it's a small reason. I mean, you're saving 5p, but I guess if you buy a lot of cards, it stacks up. So in my opinion, that's the first reason why I've put this at number one. Now, the second reason why I have put TCI at number one is their unboxing experience. Now, with every order, your order comes wrapped in a tissue paper type thing. And it's just an experience in its own to unbox your TCI order. Now, every 5 orders, you would get your order wrapped in some gold tissue paper, which is always nice. Alongside with every order, you also get stickers, which also Paper Decks does, and I'm not sure if anyone else does it. Can't remember if Select does it, I don't think they do. But both Paper Decks and the Card Inn give you little stickers. I just think the Card Inn stickers are a lot better because Baby Yoda, who doesn't like Baby Yoda? Playing cards wise, the Card Inn has a fair bit of playing cards, and I like their system that if anything's sold out, it goes towards the end of the list. Which is kind of nice. I know it's so it kind of goes towards the end of all your options, with the exception of Black Hole. Everything you see in the beginning is in stock, and towards the end you'll slowly see everything else out of stock. That being said, they do have a really nice variety for all cardists, magicians, anything you would want, and they also have collector stuff, so I guess it's a win-win for everyone. So that being said, that's my opinion. That's my top 5 places where I would suggest you buy playing cards. They're all really good compared to one another. No one really offers something so much better than everyone else. They're all roughly in the same ballpark, just a few small differences. Of course, the Card Inn with their unboxing experience, the King Cards with a sheer quantity of cards, and so on and so forth with all the points I discussed. I don't know if I mentioned, but with the Card Inn, you also get a handwritten note from whoever's probably packing your order, thanking you for purchasing from them, that's always just a nice touch with a handwritten note saying, and it just makes you feel that little bit more special. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I upload a video hopefully every Friday. So stay tuned for next week Friday, which should be a fairly special video if everything goes to plan. Do follow me on Instagram, where I try to post daily of some sort of magic reaction or trick or something card related, I guess. Hopefully soon in the future I do start making some computer science related videos, because I do computer science. Yet again, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you next week on Friday. Bye bye.